amanya bampita Achom Alobo Joan, woman MP wamwe wa Soroti City. Nzize leero mu sokoni lwakuba nawulidde ebintu bingi nnyo nga mukaaba nenzija nempuliriza ebyammwe nange njagala kubawa feedback yange era leero nsaba mumpulirize tumalirize ebintu bino. Amoto jodedede mesokoni vendors wa Soroti City nyingamu Achom Alobo Joan, woman MP wa Soroti City. Awinyo koko ati sokoni ameda akowudo balwa owo kiputu angotin abino miyo feedback kede miyo uteko beyini podiliotie egere dolietie liya pitie. You will excuse me, I will mix English and Samateso, but I want to thank the vendors of Soroti City so much. Soroti City main market, we are all aware, last week I received a petition from the vendors of Soroti main market, and in the petition was addressed to the Right Honorable Speaker, which I had to deliver in Parliament. And I want to assure you, I did everything that was meant to be done. And I am a petition in Speakers of Parliament. Ido opotukeso jautu a petition. A petition opoto wanyu tebe. They put it in the order paper of Parliament, which was supposed to be presented on Wednesday. And it's very clear that once something enters the order paper, there is nothing that can remove it according to the rules of procedure, Rule 30 of Parliament. I don't want you to get discouraged. The petition wasn't presented, but it's due to be presented anytime next week. Do not be deceived that the petition has been thrown away. The Speaker only guided that the petition awaits the visit of the Minister of Local Government. Konyakotonga ishalamkine sunoi arae kusi petition lo nese inaiti monukere e pressure anua kerun Soroti. Mamleme Minister epedorita punerene. Without this petition, nothing would have happened. So this petition has meant a lot, and I don't want you to take it for granted. I am here to give you courage that without this petition, even the minister who is said to be coming would have not been in Soroti. I can assure you that the pressure is so much. And if there are any other attempts to block this petition, I assure you, my people of Soroti City, even if I am in FDC, I will pave my way to meet the president to deliver this petition to him. Because it is on record, Abale president is on record saying the markets in Uganda that were formed, that were built, are for Omuntu wa Wansi. Meaning, omuntu wa wansi ngesesu luija saswame business osoko onin. So emami twene ebuni aite pegesu. So akire petition eroke jai ida gogo ngongo toma abete ngajiki nesu, and I want you to join the fight fully. Do not be deceived by people who are coming here saying there is nothing that will be done. We shall fight together till the end. We are all aware that this market was acquired from the African Development Bank as a loan. And I want to assure all of you that it is you, the vendors, to pay this loan. Let nobody deceive you. You are going to pay this loan, and it must be paid in the right way. We must see value for money because the loan must be paid. I don't want anybody to be put on pressure. Our grace period that was given by the Matif project, the people who constructed the market, is 5 years before you start paying any money. We are just 2 years old and we are starting the 3rd year. There should be no pressure. We are still on our grace period. And this market is going to be paid for 40 years. And we are still on the grace period. This should be starting around 2025, where the market should be, where you, the vendors, should start the payments. When you read on the reference of guidance, the guide to market vendors registration, you and the city council, you the vendors, the city council was supposed to sit down and agree on the price rate that is supposed to be paid per lockup, per space, per stall, so per pitch. I am wondering, did the city council call the markets allocation committee or the vendors to go and agree on the rate that is supposed to be paid? I believe one of you will give me that answer when I come out. Because the guidelines are very clear that the city council and the vendors are supposed to sit down and agree on how much each lockup, each stall, each pitch, each space is supposed to pay. But I am not aware if there was any meeting. Guidelines were signed of recent. The law was put into law. It was signed by the president, which means it's now a law. But I want to assure you that this law, don't be deceived. The president assented to basically what was written on your memorandum of understanding and what is on the market vendors registration book as the guidelines. And it still remains. Let me ask, we have procedures of allocations. Those who are supposed to allocate and who is supposed to be allocated. When I read through the beneficiaries of the market, I think we have 5 categories. When I look into the book, the guidelines that were given, we have 5 categories, category 1, 2, up to 5. I don't know whether the allocations committee finished their duty to allocate up to number 5. But as far as I'm concerned, the allocations committee sat down and allocated category 1 and 2. And after that, the powers of the allocations committee were hijacked. You people will confirm to me that. So where are the vendors who are supposed to be in category 3, category 4, and 5? I want us to stand firm together that if you are bona fide and mentioned, ebe jaja uto category 1, category 2, tonina ikanyet. Akotongojo oni ai mori kikin. Awanyu nebe ari elimuta ekoni category. Otomujo de koni lockup, otume koni space. I don't know whether we all read and understood the procedures, and you people will tell me where these procedures followed. So, iwo lotoja wanyu ne plan ile soko na lo. Abeite soko ni lo. Aja uteke the zones. Nepeta ite pale plan ebe itungalu agari ya adope boy seat. Itungalu a textile adope boy seat. Itungalu a hardware da adope boy seat. Iwanyu jo original plan soko na lo. Konyedo akotonga chaun aneja sesu. Ebe opono tupi epulani ngoni le sokoni ala ebo poti chelu obubula apunere akwaikine su nebekoto sikesi akoto ngayimitoni. Do you have allocation letters and tenancy agreements? But it must not be at Jenijo arekoto city council ijo adomun allocation letter are tenancy agreement. Mami chamunete aitachi dio kapun. Erekish seal very open ebe. Anuja dumun allocation letter. Anuja dumun a tenancy agreement. Mamji beit aitach idio kapun. Ido emami tunganan ebe talimo ini jo ebe otacha beri kapun do de ngaina ikini jo a tenancy agreement otacha beri kapun do de ngaina kini jo allocation letter mame beiti kwa hen akoto ngai le lwa toto lwa papa lo eja sosokoni mami chamu neta itachi kapun o mamji jeni nelo setiko ni kapun akoto ngona chamana ebe arema meko ni kiroro system arema meko ni kiroro allocations arema meko ni kiroro register mami chamuni aitachi kapun ojenu berejo beje ko ni kiroro dodo ja itachi kapun. That is how it is supposed to be. Even when you are going to rent a house and the landlord has an agreement, you first sign the agreement before you pay the money. So mami chamunete, any intimidation that is coming, I am aware many of you have been intimidated, but I want you to stand strong, have hopes. We the leaders, me as your leader, I know what you're going through, and that is why I am here. And I want us to share this pain and fight for it until the market gets sanity. I am also aware there are double allocations. Nepetaida ejasitunga ilosi joba itachi kapun olimo kinete jo ebe adauna itachi kapun olokapun opote kui lo bebera ebe onyoane mamera ikoni lokap de adauna itachi lokap akoto ngai leponi vendors weja sosokoni ebe mami chamunete anyonu olokap ngon ostoli ngon espèce lo idio toma ebe mamji tachiti kapun onyo mami chamuni ne peche peda ono mobereje lulu eje timula dawe ngabwa ikino sokoni ebe ino moje lulu pap epoto luo bebera aitonyo unjo ebune timu ngon angara ineso ido akotongo alimo ini vendors lue jasi tomane ebe do not act from your stall. I have got scenarios where someone has been around the stall for 1 year and a half, but 3 days, 5 days ago, they are telling that person, ebe, onyo, mamji beita jaumi. Vendors lost Soroti main market. Are you aware that there is a circle in this market, or there is an association in this market? And I want to pose a question. Are you benefiting from this circle? Are you benefiting from this association? And if you're not benefiting, I am aware there is some money the president put in your association. I think it was over 30 million. Where has this money gone? And I'm also aware that there was a need and there was a discussion to buy for you people transport means. Did they buy you the car or the bus to transport you? I want us to be very keen. If you're benefiting from the circle, and is the circle there anyway, how many people are in this circle? Akotongo oni emorikikin anu adumulebe idumu ijio ni nepepe awanyu nebe we bring sanity to the market. Eja sakiro nu engare none kede ikaru nebe itengare none esokoni adaun. Leadership and tenure of that leadership. I am asking my dear vendors, do we have the constitution for this market? And if we have the constitution, what does it say about the leadership and tenure of this market? I am aware the current leadership is long overdue. And if it's long overdue, what does the constitution say? I have also tasked the ministers and parliament to come and investigate. Otherwise, we are going to follow any other cause as per the rules and the laws in this country. I've also got complaints from you here, part of your team, a team of vendors, saying, also it was mentioned in the petition, that eviction of vendors and extortion of money, arrest, intimidation are being done in the market. My vendors of Soroti City, stay strong. Nobody is going to evict you, and if you are evicted, I just said there is a team that is ready to hear your noise and come to your rescue. There is extortion of money from several groups of people who are coming to you. And I am also aware, some months ago, 5-6 people were arrested from this market. And I asked myself, who are these people involved in the arrest? Why do you arrest a vendor who owns the market? Our dear vendors, do not accept any more arrests that will come. I will come and fight with you and fight for you. So akotongo ailiponi ejase kirora ine lo adawengo adumun itunga lo sto side touch ido team walimo ini kesi ebe ada unaitache lock up ngon. People like Damad Asekenye went to pay her money. By the time she reached where they were paying from, she found that another person who is not even a bona fide vendor has already paid for her lockup, who is in the names of Owicho Francis. I ask myself, where is this power coming from? I also have another vendor in the names of Kakai Annette, who has also been, who is being replaced by Amuge Immaculate Okirol. My dear vendors, let us not accept this intimidation. If you know you've been in your lockup, ekaru kere, ara idauja lomaro space, akotonga ilipesu, maminyo unete, alosengo ajaute kedesu, ido akapa inengo, ejie anupos. You sent us there, and we shall always come back and fight for you. If you are in the lockup and your name is not in the system, I repeat that. If you are in the lockup and your name is not in the system, do not pay any money to anybody. I am going to leave behind my hotline, and you people should be able to call it and get help whenever a scenario happens. I am going to talk briefly about the utility bills and the electricity. I am also aware that there is a solar system in this market. But iwanyujo enyo akimo Soroti, doja itoro sokoni, idumuni joibe rione sokoni kere. The whole market is dark. Emutone sokoni kere. Ido anu angun. Akotonga enyit ona ngita na rebe. Sola lopono gwaiki na yo sokoni. Aibe jai. Dokwa na utasesa itacha ikapunu akim. Aibe no seti kapunu moon. Ate ingo kwa na a must ne bedjene titunga ebe. Ejene titunga must ebe booster. Eje booster o sokoni. Ilo toja wanyu ne pulani le sokoni alo. Mame booster abeita jawu. Ida koto ngai ngitesu. Ngai euta jawu ni kapun lwe booster ngon. Ngai ekamuti esawa ngono ai jawu. Who is receiving this money that is being received from that booster? Because I am aware, when you have a booster around, there is a monthly pay and there is a money that was paid at the onset. I am doing research and I am still looking for such cases to ensure that we have this issue solved. Whatever we are investigating here will be handled, and if you are found, I want to sound a warning, whatever we are investigating here today and now and in the few days will be handled. And if you fall among the wrong team, a team won't let down the kapunejas vendors, a team won't let overcharging vendors, a team won't let arutanar evicting vendors and arresting them. We are going to deal with you accordingly as per the law. I want to assure Ikatunga Soroti, Lote Sokere, this is not politics. This market as a leader voted by the people, I am entitled to supervise it, and I am entitled to any information, and I am fighting for a government project. We are supervisors of government projects, so do not be deceived. This is politics. We are here to fight for the local person, for the Muntu wa wansi, whom the president mentioned clearly. I am here for you, and we shall fight together until the market gets sanity. I don't want you to get scared. Do not be intimidated. If anyone has picked money from you, arejai yenele motikapuna nejaijo, webali waliwo muntu akucheko sente, mulinya lya kufuna lokapu, mulinya lya kufuna ekintu, nja kuleka wano namba yange, mugenda kunkubira ekizibu wekigwa mu sokoni wano. If there is anyone who has ever picked money from you, feel free to report to me. I will keep you as a secret, but I will deal with the culprit who received money from you. And if you have any complaint in this market, woba olina ekizibu kyonna kyoyagala kwogerako, aramitiekede peko morome inimitoribokedango, areja ejadio tionis, nekoto jai moro ebodolu takiro muna ejaingo, akotongo alimokinesu ebe jaido petwen la sekutengo, le sekute timu, elosi aijaun akirokuskere if I am not reachable at that moment, if I am busy. And the person is in the names of Opus, Robert, and I am going to leave behind is in the textile and
Go on and